Help me understand. You accidentally email because think about this though. If they're that willy nilly, and Fonnie Willis accidentally, the DA, so this is the head honcho, accidentally emails the judge in one of the more spirited cases that she's overseeing, just accidentally emails her. How many times have they done this before? I need to check my own email. They email droc@gmail.com. I don't know. These people, if this was not people's lives hanging in the balance, this would be the funniest SNL skit since Eddie Murphy or Dan Aykroyd. This would be the funniest thing ever. The funniest one still is that one where they mocked Georgia and the snow apocalypse. That was probably the last time SNL was funny.
How dare you, sir!
This would be funnier than that if it wasn't for the fact that these men's lives are literally hanging in the balance. Their lives are in peril, and these people are inadvertently sending emails off to people. Let me bring the email in. So shout out to Thugger Daily for this. And let's bring this in. Let's look at this. Right. Miss Love. I'm gonna read this with some kind of because I can't take this seriously. I mean, there's no way you want me to take this seriously. Miss Love, please ignore this foolishness. As you know, the elected district attorney is extremely proud of you and believes in you to be a huge asset to this office and our community. You have no chance of losing your job, and your service is greatly appreciated. Folks who have never tried cases will always have nasty things to say. But while they criticize from the sidelines, they fear the arena. They are not risking their life and limb to keep our community safe. Let me tell you an anecdote of encouragement this morning. A good friend of mine called this weekend and said she was in an Uber, and an Uber driver randomly began talking about being from Memphis and how much crime and how much violence there was in Memphis. He said that Uber driver said in Memphis, they do not have the ability to do RICO. He said, I am so proud of our DA here in Atlanta and her YSL team. They are not afraid, and they are fighting for justice and the American way. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry, got a little carried away. They're fighting for justice. I tell you this random anecdote to encourage you to brush your shoulders off. Shout out to Jay-Z. And keep your eye on the prize. Shout out to MLK, which will always be justice. Please know that your boss gets 100 nasty messages and 100 nice messages a day. I focus on the one thing every day, representing my community in a way that is fair. I'm asking of you to continue to focus on justice and ignore, dear woke Christian, ignore the haters. I'm extremely proud of you. Now go make it an amazing day. Yours in service, Fonnie T. Willis. Now, y'all, I'm supposed to believe. Okay, let me just make sure I got this right. Because when they do these new reality TV shows, they don't tell you how you're supposed to deal with them, how you're supposed to consume the content. Am I supposed to believe that this is real? Don't take my glasses off. Look you in the eyes. Look you in the eyes. Am I supposed to believe that that was a real email? Okay, so that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to believe. Okay, hold on. Okay, so that's a real email. So that's you email your friends like that. Okay. 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 I've had tons of friends. Well, they chopped out the email address. I'm pretty sure if they wanted to, they could do the due diligence and find where this came from. And I'm sure we would all find out that maybe possibly it came from inside the building. Maybe. I'm just saying. Uh, There's absolutely, I'm sorry. I've had friends go through a myriad of things. If you've had a friend longer than 12 minutes, you've had a friend that's dealt with, divorce, sadly, the passing away of a child or a loved one, adult, parent, job loss, all kinds of stuff happens. If we live in a world where sin reigns, right? So there's things that happen. I cannot, under any circumstance, believe that somebody wrote this to encourage somebody else natively. Like, I just decided to pick up my pen, or I'm sorry, pick up my phone or grab my keyboard and start writing a letter of encouragement to Simply Renee Designs. I want to encourage her. And then I write something like this. I just can't believe that I would write, Q, and just want to just reach out to Q. She's my friend. And I'm going to write something like this. Casper, is not going to happen. I'm not going to encourage you like this. This sounds like a campaign speech. I agree with Doug. This sounds as fake as the day is long. I, I can't. I'm supposed to believe that this is real. That's what I'm supposed to do. So the Screen Actors Guild, I'm sorry, what is it? The Writers Guild, the Screenwriters Guild. Is
Somebody come look at this.
Whoever wrote this wants me to believe this.
Somebody come and look at
That's
this.
what I'm supposed to do. Okay.
Look at this.
Okay. Well, there we go. See, that's the problem, KL. That's why I'm saying like this. There's no way that this was by mistake. This person is praising Rico. Let me make sure I got this right.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this.
Because please keep in mind, the crime rate here in Atlanta has not improved at all. Matter of fact, many people say it's gotten far worse because so much resources being spent on 2 RICO cases, but I digress. Let me make sure I got this right. An Uber driver is in the car talking about RICO, not policing, because please keep in mind, RICO is only going to apply once you've arrested the criminals. So the criminals are out there criminaling, doing criminal stuff, chains in the bag, all that kind of stuff, being a group of people, more than 3, but you don't get to slap them with RICO until you actually catch them. You know what I mean? It's kind of like frying fish. Like, you don't fry fish until you caught the fish. That was actually a pretty good analogy. I have to remember that one. So this guy just riding around, an Uber driver, driving around, man, Memphis is so crime ridden because they don't have a RICO. Somebody insert the Rico Suave in here. Editor Jason, you got to do a better job. Let's do that. When I say Rico, you add the Suave. Make it happen, guys. I'm so good. Memphis is so, let me pull this back up. Yo, I can't believe this.
How dare you, sir!
I'm sorry, y'all. There's no way this is not a reality television show. This is not real. So let me make sure I got this right. I'm riding in the car. If I pass out, tell my wife I love her, okay? She's right in the kitchen, in the living room. Just tell her I love her. If I pass out and die, please just tell her I love her, okay? Show her this video. I love you, babe. I can't do this. Do they think we're insane? What is wrong with these people? Okay, I'm gonna read this letter.
What's wrong with you people?
And they accidentally sent this to the judge. That's the part. It's not like you sent I was clipping a cheesecake recipe out of Pinterest and I accidentally sent it to everybody. You sent them this. I'm so sorry, y'all. I know y'all want a professional show. I'm trying to be professional. Oh my gosh, this is so stupid. This is so dumb.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
You know what? It was God's sovereign hand that I was not on the show this morning because I would have died. There's no way I would have been able to make it through this morning If I had watched this in real time with y'all, I wouldn't have made it. I would not have made it. Y'all would have been like, yo, he, he was a good YouTuber. I liked him. I'm gonna will my hats to all of y'all. I'm crying, man. This is so stupid. I can't believe they want us to believe this. Judge Whitaker, come on. That's why Adrian Love wasn't there. She was not gonna be able to hold frame during the shenanigans, man. That's why she went, yo, I'm gonna have to take a station break, bro. This is so stupid. Gosh, man. This case is so dumb. It's so stupid. And every week they find a new way to be dumber. Who's writing this script, man? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yo, this story is dumb. I'm sorry. This is so stupid. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. I know y'all came over here for a serious show this evening. Here, I'm gonna try to change. Let me change switch gears. Shout out to N Doug. N Doug, thank you so very much for the very kind blessing 5 people with memberships to Dear Old Christian, sliming them out. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you are blessed with a membership, can you please, on my behalf, because I'm probably not gonna be able to say it again because I'm gonna pass out in a moment. Please tell N Doug thank you. Please tell her thank you. Shout out to Raymond with the $5 super. He says this, follow the money. But see, if I follow the money, Raymond, I'm committing a crime. I'm chasing the money. I just can't, man. This is not serious. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna read Ashley Merchant's letter, yes, but I think I'm gonna pass out before that. Follow the money. 1/3 in attorney fees, a funnel distribution system, just bounty hunters. Wade got his. Is love different or Willis? It's about money. I agree. I've said this, and I said that this is money laundering. This is a form of money laundering. It's the government form of money laundering. Oh gosh, I hope I got it together. Rome, I might need here, Rome. Let me drop the link in the chat just in case I pass out. You can keep this going and wheel my hats and stuff to my friends and stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna try to hold this together. Okay, so this is a letter. I'm gonna read the whole thing again. Okay, this is a letter that somebody wrote Adrian Love. Okay, and I'm supposed to believe, I guess it was Fonnie Willis because it's her name. She signed it at the end. Fonnie T. Willis, yours in service. So Fonnie Willis wrote this letter to Adrian Love, and somehow or another, mistakenly forwarded it to Judge Whitaker. Okay. Okay. This is the narrative that we are supposed to believe. Okay. I'm going to try my best to read this seriously. No, I'm not. I'm not going to try at all. Please ignore this foolishness. As you know, the elected district attorney is extremely proud of you. Now that I know Fonnie Willis wrote it, her saying that the elected district attorney actually is even more nasty work. Now that I know Fonnie actually wrote it, that actually makes it even worse. It's like me writing my daughter, please know that your father of 17 years is proud of you. Let me send it to her. I'm going to send it to my daughter right now. Please know that your father of 17 years is proud of you. So she actually has to give her title. Just think about that. Just think about that. Hey, babe, your husband of 24 years is proud of you. Hey, mom, your son of 50 years is honored to be your son. This has got to be the craziest. Let's continue. Please ignore this foolishness. As you know, the elected district attorney is extremely proud of you and believes in you to be a huge asset to this office. Believes you to be a huge asset to this office and our community. You have no chance of losing your job, and your service is greatly appreciated. I'm just gonna stop. Just stop, Jason. Just stop. I'm gonna put my own self in timeout in a second. Folks who have never tried cases will always have nasty things to say. But while they criticize from the sidelines, hey, add the Alexander O'Neal criticize right here. Add Alexander O'Neal. All they want to do is criticize. They fear the arena. They are not risking life and limb to keep our community safe. Let me tell you an anecdote of encouragement this morning. A good friend of mine called this weekend and said she was in an Uber, and the Uber driver randomly began talking about being from Memphis and how much violence there was in Memphis. She said the Uber driver said in Memphis, they do not have the ability to do rico. He said, I'm so proud of our DA here in Atlanta and her YSL team. They are not afraid, and they are fighting for justice. I tell you this random anecdote to encourage you to brush your shoulders off. Shout out to Jay-Z and keep your eyes on the prize, MLK, which will always be justice. Please know that your boss gets 100 nasty messages and 100 nice messages a day. Focus on one thing every day, representing my community in a way that is fair. I'm asking you to continue to focus on justice and ignore dear woke Christian. Wait, I'm sorry. Ignore the haters. I'm extremely proud of you. Now go make it an amazing day. Yours in service, Bonnie T. Willis. I'm supposed to believe that was serious. I did see the pronoun. It is Rico. Rico's in the building. We found Rico, y'all. Yeah, I see the pronouns down here too. Y'all, can we just let's just have a moment of silence. Let's have a moment of silence. I just want to have a moment of silence for the pure, unadulterated, unplugged fool that thinks this is real. Because there's somebody that believes that this is real. It's not me. And I got a feeling the 300 people that have already hit the like button on this live chat, they ain't believing it either. This has got to be the craziest thing in the world. Let me make sure I got this right. Not only does she speak of herself in the third person. Yo, let me stop. I can't. I gotta go. I gotta stop. Because if I keep talking about it, I'm gonna pass out laughing. And if I pass out laughing, I won't have time to bring Rome King in. So let me not pass out laughing. Let me bring Rome King in and we can just laugh together. What's going on, Rome King?
How you doing, brother?
Brother, I'm trying to figure. I have a run of show here. But this email right here has put me under, bro. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it.
What we're not gonna do is, I believe the email is actually evidence, if you want to be honest, the evidence of a criminal, because that man was chasing a bag literally. So
Oh,
his job
she was
chases a bag all day. So
she was actually a
illegal.
part. It's fair to say that she was a part. Her friend was a part of the criminal enterprise.
He actually furthered the gang with the email. Yep.
Yeah. You're spreading the email because remember, they've said if you post rap lyrics, you are in agreement with said rap lyrics.
It's definitely racketeering. He's making money from his job. So
Man,
gotta go to jail for that.
But he's glad that they have Rico in Atlanta and they don't have Rico in.
But didn't it say he was
Memphis.
Didn't it say he was from somewhere else? Or
he's from Memphis, but I'm assuming that they were here in Atlanta. But wherever he was, I'm assuming he's here in Atlanta because he's telling them, he's talking to whomever about, boy, I'm sure glad they got Rico here. Memphis, Tennessee, apparently.
And he's talking about crime?
He said there's a lot of crime in Memphis. There's a lot of crime there. Bruh. I just want to know if who is the person that this was written for. That's all I want to know because I just want to meet him. Like,
That's gaslighting. I'm sorry. Like, who
of the
would send
highest
that to a
order.
coworker? Who would send that to a coworker who accidentally sends it to a judge? Like,
No, the judge in the case, not just a judge, not just Judge Bob over in 9 Delta, but no, the judge in 1 Charlie.
what what DA? Like, don't get me wrong. I spend a lot of time in the chat and stuff like that. But these are like one sentences I send on chat, maybe 3. What DA of a full county has the time to sit there? You know how long it takes to find that font size? like, like the signature font size? Like that
What
that
do
ain't
you?
easy.
That's some high level of waste of time.
That was some
Oh my,
narcissist, like that's narcissist to the max right there. I've
oh my
never
gosh.
signed my name that big. And I work in corporate law. I've never signed my name that large on anything. I've never seen nobody name that large on anything.
But I've never seen anybody write professionally about themselves in the third person either. So there's that.
Self-affirmation,
Right. Well, I mean, at least when I'm talking to editor Jason, we all know that, there's editor Jason, or producer Jason. We all know that that's another person. Wait, hold on. That sounds crazy. Okay, let me stop. Yo, this letter from Ashley Merchant. Yo, okay. Now Fonny over here using like 95 font. Ashley
Yeah, it
Merchant just
gotta
put this
be
thing.
past 50. Rico said
This thing is
48. It's definitely over 50.
this thing is like 12 font. Like great day. It's like 6. I'm in
I
trouble.
didn't even know it go that high, but Fanny found it.
All right. Do you want to go over Ashley Merchant's letter with me?
Absolutely, it'd be great. She actually makes sense. So let's get into that.
Okay, I got to find a way to make this. But it's just too small. Like I'm like, this is ridiculous.
I gotta zoom in on my computer here, so we're all good. I don't know about the chat.
Okay, I got that, but it won't let me make it any bigger though. Great mercy.
You gotta find that font that Fanny used.
Right. Because it's a screenshot. I think because it's like a picture.
Oh, wait, you
All right.
almost had it. Go back. Kind
It
of
just
looking
jumped.
at.
It jumped and then jumped back.
Oh,
It
okay, I
doesn't
got
want
you.
to. It doesn't want to do it.
Try to do a
Let's try
screen
this. Let's try.
capture and see if you can open it up from your images or.
Yeah, let me do this. Let me do this. Hold on. All right. How was your day today? Did you go out and chase that bag? Did you go out and commit crimes of chasing the money
Hey
this
man, you
week?
breaking up here. You breaking
Oh,
up. I
okay.
can't
Sorry.
hear.
Come on, Rome King. Rome King. I know you went out there and chased that bag. I know you
Look,
did.
I'm jobless. I'm
Oh
jobless.
no, not jobless.
Yup,
Oh no,
I'm
we don't
jobless.
need you to be
I make
jobless, my man.
no money. I represent people pro bono. It makes me feel good about myself. Um, whatever they offer me at the end is strictly gifts. You know,
Gotcha,
I got
gotcha.
that from Fanny. It's a gift. I got that.
In cash.
Yeah, in cash. I keep it in my mattress.
I got you. I got you.
Yep.
I'm starting to think that maybe Rome King, you might be pulling our leg. I don't think that you're actually. I
Objection.
don't think you. Objection. Wrong leg pulling. What is leg pulling?
Facts. Facts not in evidence.
That's not
Objection.
in evidence. Yeah,
This
Rome
is all
King. I don't think
hearsay.
that you. Well, that's the hearsay I'm starting. But then if I do that, then you might splinter off from my gang, and then we don't need that. So we need our gang to stay tight. And you know how our gang is staying tight. You know how our gang
Oh,
is staying tight because of people
praying.
like N Doug. N Doug has not committed
Shout
RICO
out.
on
Look,
behalf of
she is the
DWC.
MVP. Look, she's definitely racketeering for the Christian
Oh yeah,
gang right now.
oh yeah, you are definitely unequivocally going to be indicted. Absolutely,
That's about 20 warrants right there, one for each
easily.
dollar.
Each dollar. And then don't forget, she blessed 5 people. So she's extending the influence of the gang.
Look, she jumping people in with gifts. You see this?
She's jumping them in.
You see this? This is absurd.
Hey,
This is
this is absurd, man. We are here. We are here to stop well, I don't actually know what we're doing. But my goodness, in the morning, this thing right here. All right, I think I got it figured out. I think I
I'm
got it
guessing
figured
that
out.
Ashley probably sent that email like, look, you got more stuff to worry about than to be listening to Uber drivers in Tennessee. Like,
I mean, just like, okay, who is supposed to believe that though? Who is that supposed to convinced? I just want to know.
What DA reads a random Uber driver? Like,
Quoting a random Uber driver.
she doesn't Uber anywhere. She has a literal security detail.
Right. I
So
don't think it. Well, I think she said a friend. Okay, she said a friend told her the story. So I noticed this also with Fonnie Willis's anecdotes. They're usually like 5 people removed. You know, there was that six
okay,
degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon.
the second cousin on the daddy side.
Right. It's
Okay.
always something is always very, very distant in her stories. I've noticed that her stories are very far
No
removed
names.
from herself.
We just gotta trust her word. It
Yeah,
came from
I just
somebody with
some
okay.
random person that I met at Quick Trip. Like
Who a
what?
friend of a friend of a friend's cousin.
Yeah, at the
Okay.
Quick Trip.
At the
All right,
quick
I
trip.
think
Okay.
Quick Trip rocks, man. Keep it. Don't hate on the Quick Trip, man. Don't hate on Quick Trip. All right, let's see if this is a little bit better. It's better for me. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not better over here.
I wear
Y'all,
glasses so I can read it, but I don't know about the chat. They could have like sprinkle eyes or something. You know.
I know. Hey, real quick, if the moderators can, it's over on Thugger Daily. If you can just throw this into the live chat, that'd be super dope. And I'm gonna go ahead and read this. And I don't feel like I need to read it theatrically, so I'll just probably read it normally. Let's try
This
it.
will be good.
Dear Miss Love, I hope you're well. Please allow this to follow up on our prior discussions in connection with Mr. Martinez Arnold's testimony in the trial of the state versus Williams. Given that the state has sought arrest warrants in connection with other witnesses, I wanted. Okay, I got to add a little bit of snark to it. Hold
There you go. Go ahead.
on. I wanted to proactively reach out to you regarding the scheduling of Mr. Arnold's testimony so that we may avoid any last minute scheduling issues and avoid a legally improper material witness warrant issued for Mr. Arnold. That right there,
Look,
that's why Adrian didn't come to work today. That's
perfect
exactly
wording.
why.
Look, that's that type of wording that make Miss Love say, you know what?
I need to stop
I'm gonna
playing with
just
this.
spend a day with Wade today.
Yeah, like
Allegedly. I mean,
allegedly. Oh, hey, wait. What? Let there be increase.
look at
Okay,
you,
there we go.
technology and whatnot. Look at that.
Bro, I'm gonna take a picture of my desk. My desk is getting real tech heavy over here now. This
Bless your heart.
Oh wow. Bro, I'm about to go back and start over again. All right. Yo, the amount of shade thrown right there. These are some serious John Jones
This
type
is why I
elbows.
love Ashley. Like, this is when you have like a witty person who can really like make Fanny kind of just go frustrated because you
Yeah,
see how
this
she speaks and then you see how Ashley does. It's different.
yeah, this right here that was amazing. That sentence right there let her know exactly where this is about to go. You already know this is about to go scorched earth. In an effort for full transparency, I am copying the court and known defense attorneys on this communication. She letting you know already. I'm letting everybody know. There ain't gonna be no ex-parte. Ain't gonna be no. There ain't
This
gonna be no.
ain't stand behind closed doors. It's front
I'm saying this
page.
to your face. I'm saying this to your face. Oh man, I understand the state would like to speak with Mr. Arnold prior to him taking the stand at trial, but Mr. Arnold did not agree as part of his plea negotiations to allow the state to interview him. Being the fact that we've listened to a lot of these plea agreements, Rome, and kind of, notice some of the differences. This right here is amazing. Like, look, you're not gonna have free access to him. You ain't gonna be bothering him. I can see, oh man, I would love to. Now we're gonna have to find a plea agreement. We're gonna have to find that too.
Oh, you already
He
know. Look,
provided, what's that? They already got it in the chat. What?
no, they probably will find it. This chat is different. I'll tell you that
This
much.
chat is built differently. This chat is not for the look. Columbo ain't got nothing on this chat.
I
Matlock ain't
be
got
in
nothing.
Google trying to type something out. Somebody already got in the chat. Like
Right.
I be feeling discouraged. So
This chat is no business. Look, the best thing they could do is if they allow YouTube allowed moderators or whatever to send direct messages. That would be a game changer. But let me
that
continue.
would be dope. Yeah.
He provided testimony as part of his plea colloquy, and the state was free then to inquire of him, and it did. As a result, Mr. Arnold declines the state's invitation to talk with the state prior to his trial testimony. Y'all say what y'all want to say about Ashley.
Look.
You
You
said
know
you want to
why
say
she
about
did this
Ashley?
though, right? You know why she
Tim,
did this though, right?
tell me why. Tell me why.
This is gonna sound petty to anybody else, but I understand it being an attorney, so I definitely know why she did it. You know who else wouldn't show up and declined all these subpoenas and times to speak when they need to testify?
Uh-uh.
Good old Fanny.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
If she can decline, my client can also. Here you go.
Well, there you go. I, I'm loving this. In connection with his anticipation.
Ashley's the goat. I love her so
Yeah.
much.
Like, don't put y'all, let's go ahead and put a goat in the chat. If you're a slimed out member, go and put a goat in the chat. Now, what am I talking about? Down in the emojis, you have access to the goat emoji as well as the Ashley Merchant emoji. Drop them in there. If you want to put Woody in there, if you want to object, do all of that stuff. Just do it all. Have fun. My medicine is wearing off, bro. We in trouble. In connection with this anticipated trial testimony and as part of the plea negotiations in December 2022, I requested two things: that the state honor my leaves as Mr. Arnold's counsel of record, and two, that the state give Mr. Arnold and me advance notice of his trial testimony so that I could comply with my legal obligations pursuant to Superior Court Rule 17.1, which requires that I provide other courts with at least 7 days notice of any conflicts. To be clear, my continued request is for advance notice of the date the state anticipates calling Mr. Arnold is in no way a suggestion that he will not abide by the terms of negotiated plea. He intended to comply with the terms of the plea, just as I put it on my desktop. So let me real quick close this one out. Somebody's gonna tell me I could have done this better, but
Take your time.
sorry.
Don't worry about them. Take your time, Jay.
I'll tell you, man. Let's get this out of here. Okay, now. So here's the second one right here. All right. Yeah, this is some straight rookie stuff. Yeah, I know y'all wanted like a much better run of show, but man, we're here to let you down tonight.
Look. As long as you take it, if you do it quick, that might be a felony in Fulton. So just take your
Right. I need to
time.
take my time. Right. Take my time. You're right. All right. Hope you comply with our agreement that you would provide me with advanced notice of the date of his testimony. That's going to be problematic because they run footloose and fancy free over there. So they're gonna have Sprinkle in there, Sprinkle on deck. Because they ain't gonna give Ashley enough time. Yeah, they're gonna, oh, she is not playing games with them.
Oh,
She is
absolutely
not.
not.
Your emotional man. Okay, let me just tell you again, Rome King. We've known each other all of like 8 weeks. I personally think that I think Adrian Love took off today because she was emotionally distraught about this.
I feel like she honestly probably thought that was embarrassing, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like emotionally distraught,
I don't.
embarrassed, and whatever. Because you notice also in Fonnie Willis's letter, she's trying to encourage you that you're not going to lose your job. Why do I have to? That's just interesting. If your boss says, "Don't worry, Rome King, you're not going to lose your job," isn't that kind of weird?
That's a threat.
Right. Or what has happened before the email went out? The third person, fourth wall breaking email that you sent out that made
No,
you think I was losing my job.
that's like a lawyer to lawyer cease and desist threat. It's like,
That's
look,
what it is.
whatever we got going on here, it ain't got nothing to do with you yet. So
Right.
you're good, but don't
Right.
don't 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 try to get buff over here. Stay in your lane. You're safe.
You're safe in your lane. And I do want you to know something, Rome King. The very distinguished host of Dear Woke Christian greatly appreciates you coming on, being a voice of legal reason.
I
Dear Woke
appreciate
Christian,
the platform. This is probably the best platform I've ever seen. So I'm proud. I'm proud.
did you get my third person discussion about myself? Did you hear that?
Look, I saw it. You getting on your fanny stuff. I appreciate it. That was,
I'm trying to
you,
look,
you
but I
should get a
mean,
big plaque with your name like 9 size big.
dude,
You're in
stop it.
business. You're in
That
business.
font was ignorant. That font was ignorant. Like, man, what are you doing? All right. So while I have not followed the proceedings closely, I understand that the state recently has sought material witness warrants for certain witnesses. And my belief is that the state has done so without legal authority. So let me ask you a question, Rome King. If they were wrong for doing that, what judge is responsible for signing off on that? Do you know? And are they in trouble too?
Whatever judge is presiding over the actual case, wherever it's charged at, we usually do it. If there isn't one assigned yet, they can just get a district judge. But 9 out of 10, the judge is just gonna throw a brick at them because it's no longer on them. It's gonna be the state's fault because they're swearing in. So the judge just goes by, okay, you're swearing on your office's position, you're officer of the court. You showed me these things, possibly in evidence.
I got you.
Cool.
Okay.
But in this case, which we've learned during the trial, there's a lot of instances where the word isn't exactly worth like it isn't worth two roaches. So it's
Uh,
like
your father of 17 years is
don't
so
do that.
greatly
Don't do
proud of you. My esteemed firstborn, president firstborn.
No, you gotta
How are
you
you
gotta
doing?
you gotta you gotta say who. You gotta say myself, Jason.
I'm, I'm not on the show. I'm not on the show. I'm just sitting here
You,
talking to
you
Rome King.
remember we spoke about this though, right?
Right. Say again, Rome King.
I was saying
What?
you remember we spoke about this before it happened.
Yeah. Why art thou here harassing me? Hi,
Oh,
baby.
she's trying to get more stuff probably.
Yeah, she's trying to. Um, hey, you had a good time?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I worked the festival, and then Maddie and I just went to Target and Chick-fil-A.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll be in a minute.
All right, bye, Daddy.
Bye, baby. Love you. Hey, Laura, I feel like I might have missed the letter now, Rome. Can you see this? Fonnie's comment about her losing her job was a response to the original letter from the guy in Germany. Okay, I don't have the Germany letter. Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
god.
There's
How
another
many
letter.
who all has this woman's email? Like what is
Okay, please send it to me. Dearwokesy@gmail.com or send it to me. Kiana, send it to me in WhatsApp or Discord. Let me see. Let me check my Discord real quick. Oh my gosh, I didn't know about this.
this is crazy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get back focused. Let's get focused.
Mo
I
said
don't
it's
even know
on
where I'm at.
Thugger Daily.
It's on Thugger. Okay, when I get done with this, then I will go back to Thugger Daily. I think so. Okay, all right. So, or just send me the link. Dearwokesy@gmail.com.
Pink
Okay,
Slime, he did start at the top, but we're kind
who's
of
that?
no, it's in the chat.
Oh, okay. I believe that the state's arrest of Quandary Zachary on September 16th, 2024 constituted a false arrest and would give rise to civil action against you and others who, effectuated his arrest. The order your office presented for Judge Whitaker to sign references an application for an arrest warrant for a material witness with the criminal offense of whatever. That statute, however, does not. Oh my goodness.
Mm.
This is why Adrian Love didn't come in today.
We've
This is it.
established how many boundaries were crossed when we brought it up, and I was just like, that was very alarming the way they did it.
Yeah,
It seems
this
like
is
this is something they're used to doing because I can't think of anybody with a legal license that would just step out of line to say, "We're going to get this person on the stand. We're going to get this testimony,"
a hooker by crook. Yeah. This is
even though everything can be traced, and it's not like the case is a low profile case or a traffic ticket.
right. Wow. Ashley Merchant is throwing bows. Like this is Y'all, when I say I like watching a good fight, this is a good fight. This is a fighter who's trained. This is a fighter whose nutrition is dialed in, whose cardio is on point. This is going to be a knockdown, drag out. I wanted to go all 5 rounds.
You want to know
This
the
is it right here.
irony?
What's
The
that?
irony is it it probably would have never got this letter or gotten to this point if so and so, our favorite person, stayed, kept their head down. But
If they had just done the right thing, but they
right,
they lack the self-awareness. They have a monstrous ego. My name is Jason DearWolfCGmail.com. They have a monstrous ego, and they just can't tamper it down because they could easily at any moment just stop. They could have stopped with Quandarius. They could have stopped with Rudy. They could have stopped and just said, let's go in another direction. Let's not draw too much attention. But no, they just won't stop. And now they got Ashley Merchant on their tail. And she don't care. She'll fight every one of them. She'll fight Fonnie. She'll fight Dexter Bond. She'll fight Adrian Love. She'll fight them in each courtroom. She have them lined up in this line. She don't care.
I mean,
She
they're not really that even together. I don't think they're really that dominant. But
no, no, they could all and add a Bati in there too. Uh, still be low, but they could still go in there and she will handle them. She's
they need 10 Nathans. They need about 10 Nathans.
man, but this is bad. The statute, however, does not apply to a witness, but only applies to criminal defendants and whether they appear for their own cases. For these reasons, I'm writing proactively to ensure you do not improperly seek a material witness warrant for Mr. Arnold. If you do, okay, I'm not going to wait. Here, I'm going to back up a little bit because I'm going to read that again.
Oh, you get into the threats, right?
These are not veiled threats.
Not anymore.
You know what?
The veil is gone. The veil
These
is
are not.
gone.
These are not even threats. These are not threats.
Promises.
I'll tell you what this is. These are promises. For these reasons, I'm writing proactively to ensure you do not improperly seek a material witness warrant against Mr. Arnold. If you do, we intend to seek all remedies under the law as I outline below. This is a promise. I guarantee
Absolutely.
you. I guarantee you. She took the day off because she had to go. She had to figure it
I
out.
think Ashley got time. I don't even think she had to take the day off. She got time.
No, I'm saying Adrian. That's why
Oh,
Adrian didn't come in today because this messed her up because she can't do anything.
she
She
on Indeed right now. Like she's trying
she
to
like
find out the
she
back
checking
door
out glass
job.
door like, yo, what's on
Glass door.
what's on here? What is on here? What y'all got over here? What y'all got over here on the glass door?
Glass door
What y'all
for
got
an
on?
attorney is dirty work. That is crazy.
She might be on Tinder, my guy. She might be on
Facebook
shoot,
Marketplace.
she might be on only DAs. I'm just saying.
Objection.
I'm sorry. I gotta stop. Flag on the play. Put myself.
Look,
Hold on.
look,
Flag on the play. I'm throwing my own
0 second
flag.
timeout, boss. 0
Yeah,
second.
0 second timeout. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. I can't believe I said that. What did I say? Only DAs. I gotta put that in the
Only
chat.
DAs.
That is
Look,
so
I'm gonna say
stupid.
that in my notes. Actually, thank you.
Let me write that down. Don't
like the way
y'all.
you
That
think.
is so dumb. I'm disappointed in myself. I'm very disappointed in myself. Let me call my dog on pastor.
Look,
I'm
you
about to
better
call.
be
I'm about to
careful.
call him.
They're gonna get you with the cyber attack.
Oh yeah, cyber attack. Then they got me with the cyber attack. My pen disappeared. There you go. Bang. Problem solved. Dude, what's wrong with this, man? There's nothing serious about this. Oh, by the way, thank you so much, man. There's 350 of y'all that are watching this with us tonight. Thank you so much for tapping in tonight. Hit the like button, join the best live chat on the planet, become a member, become slimed out like everybody else. Join the Green Brigade. I'm not taking this case seriously anymore. 3 weeks ago, I was very serious about it. Now it's a comedy skit. I'm just going to make fun of it because it's ridiculous.
That's how many things have just went sideways. Like
it's ridiculous. There's no way that this could be serious.
I wouldn't believe it was until like I would, if it wasn't recorded, I honestly would never believe it. Like
that is true. Now this is something. Just the thought. I wonder if there's other cases that are this bad, but maybe they don't have a right for the camera to be in court.
I've got the strong sense there is because of these type of actions are. This is what you got to think of it in this context. This is how they're acting, knowing that all eyes are on them. So, which means this is them most likely
Better
trying,
behavior. Yeah.
right? So, I can only imagine without cameras, without lawyers, without like,
Facts.
it's probably a wild, wild west in there.
Gosh. Yeah, it's probably really bad
I'm gonna pause real
without
quick because N Doug is proving the MVP again.
what did she? Oh man,
She doubled
brother.
up on you, coach. She doubled up.
Yo, shout out to N Doug. N Doug is making sure that everybody gets indicted up in here.
Look,
Everybody get
everybody
you
got
get indicted,
everybody
you
up
get
for it.
indicted, you get indicted. Shout out to N Doug. What is wrong with us, man? Oh my gosh.
This is gonna be played as evidence.
Shout out to N Doug. Yo, shout N Doug is jumping people in. She's
Left and
she's
right
extending the
by
influence of
herself.
of the, of the slime mafia, the slime brigade. Shout out to Mandy in the house. What's up, Mandy? Good to see you, grace and peace, friend. I'm sorry if you can't.
Hope you feel
I'm sorry.
better, Mandy.
Please feel better, but I'm telling you right now, we are not behaving properly here tonight. We need
I'm
adult
trying.
supervision, but it is not
She didn't see
happening.
the email. She didn't see the Fanny email. We
Oh
tried.
my gosh, we tried. We tried our best to behave, but I guess our best wasn't good
By the
enough.
second paragraph, it was out. Like the
It was.
trying bar was depleted. It was done.
Oh my gosh, this thing. Oh, Matt, thank you so much for the $2 super. Matt says my daughter, who's 11, can't believe this trial. The bad thing is your daughter probably has more discernment than some people in that courtroom. I'm not pointing any fingers at Hilton
I
Love
was
or
just talking
Atkins.
about that in the chat before I got on. I was just like, when you tell your grandkids this story, it's gonna be like in the year of 2024, we had some wild cases. One of them, they're gonna be like,
2027.
"You're lying again, granddad. You're lying." I'm like, not this time. Trust me.
I saw that Kenneth Wood. I don't think that was her because I heard her say that, and maybe I was wrong. I thought I heard her say that Adrian wasn't there today. Now, maybe I was wrong. Did you hear that? Or Rome
Maybe
King, did you hear that?
look. Maybe she had a hoodie on, but I heard that also.
Okay. She might have been incognito. But oh my gosh. Okay, let's finish this up. Okay. As I am sure you understand, there is no mechanism to obtain material witness warrant for an in-state witness, but the state recently has sought warrants for in-state witnesses.
Mm,
Material witness warrants are permitted in two instances. First, pursuant to this code, attendance of a witness, a court inquiry shall have the same power to compel attendance of a witness as in other criminal cases as set forth in the subject, I'm sorry, in and subject to all of the provisions of Chapter 13, Title 24, at any location where the court shall conduct a hearing, provided that notice is given at least 24 hours prior to the hearing. A court inquiry may order the arrest of a witness if required to compel their attendance.
mhm.
Okay. All right.
That goes back to what I was speaking about last week. They have to not know where he is. He has to decline. He has to
Mhm.
pretty much be in a position where otherwise he's able to do it. But not only
Correct.
did they know where he was, he had a reasonable condition of why he couldn't show up at that time. He
Mhm.
communicated it. So it wasn't like they were just in the wind. It was so many factors that they can file a lawsuit for just for
I,
civil rights
I
alone.
hope they do. Please do.
And
But
what makes
also,
that bad is, usually DAs or officers in general have qualified immunity. That goes away when it's civil rights violations. So that
correct.
immunity gets destroyed. That's why I was saying I can't fathom how in the world a officer of the court would take these steps, specifically knowing everybody's watching.
Everybody, you watch it, and you're doing this in 4K. You're doing this in
4K.
4K.
And I knew it was wrong because of the way they got him. And I was just like, why did they? Okay, they put him in a detention. So the detention was like that. Okay, they needed their doctor. Okay, I got it. And I was like, oh, this is very bad.
So, and also with Quandarius, they arrested him before they actually needed him. So it
Yup.
wasn't like it wasn't like, hey, he's supposed to be here on Monday, he doesn't show up. Now we go arrest him. They arrested him before
It,
before they needed him because they wanted him to be there on a certain day.
insane. But it showed them like they were pretty much, no, we're gonna get our guy.
Yeah.
Yo, but what about his right? What rights?
What rights?
But that's cute. We don't have that in Fulton.
Let me finish this thing up. Let's go. All right. Bro, one day we're gonna have to have talk offline, and you're gonna have to explain to me how to read these. OCGA, whatever this little squiggly thing is, look like he's writing in tongues, whatever that is. Like, what is that, man? I need an interpreter. What in the world is that? Okay, what is that? I keep skipping over it, but I need to step my pre-K law school skills up.
Look,
What in the world is that?
look. We just gonna call it the squiggly line for tonight. We're gonna call it. I like that more. I like
Okay,
that more.
well,
I'm gonna use
when we
that
get
tomorrow.
done, we need to talk about this because I have no idea. I just be skipping over it. I'd be like that thing right there. 17.7.20 explains that a court of inquiry is a court with the criminal jurisdiction rather of a magistrate to examine an accusation against a person legally arrested and brought before them, rather him or her. These provisions clearly do not provide the instance of a material witness warrant before a superior court conducting a criminal trial. Continue. The second instance that the material witness warrant may be issued is when a witness is from without the state. Pursuant to the Uniform Code of the Secure Attendance of a Witness from without the state, OCGA squiggly line 241390. And then this right here got some Latin up in this piece. Bro, they hurting you, boy.
I was waiting for you to get here. I gotta hear the pronunciation. So
Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna give it up. I'm not gonna do it.
oh,
I've
don't
already
do that. No, we're not quitters over here. Come on, man.
it's all.
Close enough. Keep going. Keep going. Close enough.
My daughters
Not
took
too
Latin.
bad.
I want me to call president firstborn. All
Look,
right.
she make sure she takes it if she does seek out law.
She's taking Latin. She knows she'll be able to pronounce it.
Perfect.
As Mr. Arnold is not a witness from without the state, this provision does not provide the issuance of a material witness warrant for Mr. Arnold. She telling you, come at me if you want to, but you better come right. While the court retains the power to compel the attendance of a witness, that power is enforced by attachment for contempt and not a material witness warrant.
Yep. They skipped the whole process.
Yeah, they just went to. I told you,
I thought they
It
just
was-
snatching people up and forth.
bro, these
Hide your
vans
kids,
rolling
hide
up,
your
getting
fam,
them.
hide yourself. Like they snatching folks.
OCGA squiggly line 241326. Subpoenas are enforceable by attachment for contempt and by a fine not exceeding $300 or imprisonment
I'm
not
gonna
exceeding
pause
20
before
days.
you go. I'm gonna pause. I can't do it. I'm gonna feel bad. What does the squiggly line look like specifically?
It looks like two S's, in my
And what do
opinion.
you think two S's would be used for? One is
Slime.
a state. It's not slat. It's not no. This is not a
He's not up
YSL
to that,
statute. But
man. State statute.
bingo. There we go. There we go.
Why don't they just have two S's? Why do they look like that?
Look, why do we use Latin?
Who hurt y'all, man? Who hurt y'all? Oh my gosh.
It's a YSL statute for sure.
The YSL statute. But we're so glad to get the YSL team. Yeah, that letter right there, that email is gonna forever be a joy in my soul. I'm
gonna use
sorry.
that squiggly lines. I'm gonna use it.
I need you to sound more professional.
I can't.
You gotta sound more professional. You're gonna be out there chasing that money, man.
Miss Love is getting away with it. I can't.
She might say squiggly line. I'm just saying.
You see what she's doing? You see what her boss is? This is a head DA on here. This is not the mailman. This is not the paralegal. This is their boss.
Squiggly line.
This is why I think voting fraud actually does happen in Georgia.
Oh no, there's no doubt about it.
I talk to too many people, and I can't find a single person that says, "Yeah, that's who I want for the DA." But somehow she's has an overwhelming, I think it was like 80+% vote. How?
Oh, we have to talk about that on another show.
Absolutely, you're right. You're right. I was gonna go off on a tangent.
Maybe we'll here. Let's finish this up. We'll open up for tangents. I've been known to tangent every now and then, a time or two.
As long as you don't do the big screen, look, I know not to talk about
Big
Nathan.
screen.
I got.
Oh gosh, yo, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. That thing makes my blood boil. All right, do not get me started. 'Cause I'm literally thinking about it right now.
No, no, no. You're good. You're good.
It is already creeping up. Let me go. In all enforcement cases, the court will consider whether, under the circumstances of each case, the subpoena was served within a reasonable time. But in any event, not less than 24 hours prior to the time that the witness's appearance was required. And we already know that they broke that. A squiggly line 15.1.3 provides general powers for the court to enforce compliance with its process. Clearly, the state has no power to seek a material witness warrant for an in-state witness at a trial before the Superior Court judge. The only power the state has to compel the attendance of a witness is contained in OCGA State Statute 241326, which is not applicable at this time, since Mr. Arnold is willing to appear even without.
You're never going to forget that, by the way. You're never going to forget it.
Squiggly line?
Yep, you're never going to forget it.
I'm not going to
I can't forget it now, thanks to you. So you're never going to forget it.
Well, we're going to, I like it. I can dig it. I can dig it. All right, let me pull up the last part.
What did Raynet say? Fannie's campaign raised $800,000. Kramer raised $270,000, and she won the primary. You will not see Fannie anymore because she thinks she's already won the election. That $800,000 isn't even enough, to keep Wade. So that's nothing to her.
Yeah, the rent a boyfriend thing.
Yeah, I've never seen an escort get that amount.
Yeah, and I was about to say, and you've seen a lot of them. I was really about to do that to you. I did not want to put you on only DAs. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
No.
I did not mean to do that to you, brother. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, man.
Look, you think I'm playing? I did say it in my notes. Only DAs.
Oh no, that thing's about to become a thing. Do not let me have time tonight and make a doggone thumbnail for it. And I cut the segment out and call it only DAs. Do not play with me.
Good to
Don't
go.
play with me.
You're good to go.
While district attorneys, so we're finishing up. While district attorneys typically enjoy immunity, I didn't even read the rest of it. I just know what she's about to do.
Mm-hmm.
I already know what she's about to do.
Look,
earlier
you thought
you
it was
said
just one attempt. You thought it was just that's what I was saying. It's clever the way she does things because she does it in such a direct way. You forget about the other options that she has, and she doesn't remind you until you get to that door. She's like, "Oh, by the way, I'm about to hit you 5 more times. I know I hit you in the face when you came through, but before you leave, I got 5 more swings."
Yeah, them kneecaps is mine.
Yep, they're
them
done.
kneecaps mine.
You're crawling out of here. You're done.
Right. That third rib, go ahead and give it to me. That wrist, I hope you left-handed because I'm about to take that right wrist now.
Before you continue, this is what makes like basic attorney to like a skilled one. She disarms you at the start. Like if you scroll up to the top and you start reading from the start, it's like, okay, this can't be that bad.
By
the
end of it, it's become a horror film.
You got like 3 different violations of code.
Right. She got you by the throat.
She jacked you up by the collar. Don't
in
ever
the
do
corner. And it is a whole bunch of, bro. I'm going to have to go find me a UFC fight to just represent this because this is bad. And I already because, and I just stopped at the word immunity because earlier we've talked about this, Rome, and you even mentioned it today. Like usually they enjoy immunity. She's about to. I got a feeling she got your kryptonite for this. This is about to be your red sun moment, Superman. It's about to get bad up in here. Okay. While district attorneys typically enjoy immunity for acts undertaken in connection with their court-related duties, the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals recently denied absolute prosecutorial immunity for a Fulton County district attorney who obtained a material witness warrant for a witness and then failed to recall the warrant after the witness testified. Ooh.
Checkmate.
Bruh, is it legal to have 9 checkmates in one email? I don't think that's even, is that possible?
But you thought this is what I'm saying. Like the mindset to do that, most people like most legal representation would just sit there and be like, okay, I got him right here. Like you said, one checkmate, we're good. Ashley says, I know I got him right there. Is there anything else?
Is there blackout checkmate?
This is
Like,
why
this
I
is
say
like,
she has time. When I saw all the state statutes and stuff, I was like, she has time for this.
yeah, and she's
Like,
here for
you're
it.
not gonna lose her cutting the corner. You're not gonna lose her waiting it out. Like she is at your door. She's waiting for you to come outside to play. She's that bad kid that you're not supposed to play with. Like
Right.
she's there.
And she's gonna come, she's coming for you. Let me just make sure we got that right. Thank you so much, moderators, for all that y'all do to hold down the chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate everybody jumping in, saying hello, and welcome to the best live chat on the planet. Let's get done over here.
Amen.
All right, let's get this done. The court held that the arrest and confinement of the witness had nothing to do with the conducting a prosecution for the state, and the district attorney did not have to engage in advocacy to initiate the warrant's recall, but only needed to notify the judge. Therefore, the district attorney did not have the immunity for the false arrest and the confinement of the witness under the material witness warrant.
Oh no, not another one. Not another time they can't do a proper warrant. This seems to be their talent.
Yeah, right. This is your spiritual gift is fumbling the ball. Like that's your spiritual gift.
It's a talent show. I can't do a warrant, guys.
Let me
it's
ask you a
simple. Like
question.
it may not say. You may think a warrant is just like something like 5 pages or something. Most of it's already pre-text out. You just
Yeah,
copy
for sure,
and paste,
for sure.
and then you put in your testimony or your affidavit of what's going on. The way
Let me
that
ask you.
Fulton does theirs, it's like they got Ray Charles or somebody trying to write it, and then they're like, okay, let's pray it works, and they just throw it into the air like, good luck.
Yeah, let's pray that people ain't paying attention. Let me ask you this question. Who did she write this for? Who did Ashley write this for?
Since she said the DA, which was very passive, but I love it because I like shade. We know who that's gonna be.
I don't think she wrote it for the DA though.
Wait a minute. And Doug, what are you doing, in Doug?
And Doug is making sure.
There's 10 more felonies.
N Doug is making sure we get life up in this joint. When we get the indictment, that
189 years, man. We're done.
Of parole. 600 years of parole. Thank you so much, N Doug. Y'all tell N Doug thank you. If you was one of the members,
thank you.
Please tell her.
She wants y'all to use that Ashley Merchant look emoji.
Yes. Put N Doug in the GOAT emoji because now you remember you have access to the new emojis. Please put N Doug in a GOAT emoji. Let her know that she is the GOAT. Wow, she blessed 10 more y'all.
I'm just sitting here minding my business. Oh, another green one. I'm like, okay, it's N Doug.
N Doug, but another indictment. She making sure the whole team is slimed out.
Look, she's just jumping people left and right. She's
left and right. I thought Ashley was busy jumping them. And Doug done jumped 25 people tonight.
By herself, no problem. No problem.
Hands down. Hands down. She's doing the Lord's work up in here. Thank you so much, N Doug.
Greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right, let me.
But you were saying who was it written for?
I ain't going down them.
And Doug back. Look at
it. And Doug said, "Look, we all about to go together. We all gonna be in lockdown together.
I'll see y'all at Holden. You know,
I'll see y'all. Hey, I'll see y'all on the yard. I'll see y'all on the yard.
We gonna talk on the phone and pray Sprinkle ain't listening."
I can't, man. I gotta finish this. Okay, I gotta finish my conspiracy though.
But you were saying, who
Yo,
did she write it for?
who did who did Ashley Merchant write this for?
From the way that it's written, it's for a judge, but it's being directed at the DA's office. But she says a DA. She doesn't say office. So which
I,
DA would be on this case?
I think she wrote this. I think she wrote this for Quandarius Zachary's attorney.
That
She's
would
laid out the case for
perfect.
a civil rights violation.
It's
She's
easy. I
lying.
told you it is probably the easiest one you can make.
And Ashley has done all your homework for you. So
It's
hopefully,
not really homework.
she,
Like
right,
this,
she's done your in-class work for you,
this is what
in-court
I'm
work.
saying. If you know at least about 1 through 5 of your civil rights, there are a lot of opportunities where you can just get a lawsuit on just minuscule activity with law enforcement.
I
But
hope
to
that they
this
do.
degree specific,
I think she wrote this so that they can go ahead and start a
look,
civil rights violation
Lil D will
against.
never have to work again in his life.
Uh-uh. No, because I mean they're gonna get.
He won't have to sell no more nice ARs. Like he will be set.
He's good to go. Oh
But
my
the thing
gosh,
is, this is the thing. Like you're right. Now that I think about it, she did do my homework
she
because
did
I
his
was
homework
curious
for him.
that you brought it up earlier about the immunity. Um,
Yeah, she's
he
telling you
didn't
like you don't have immunity. If you do
bingo.
something wrong, you don't have immunity.
Don't have
You're doing the wrong
immunity.
thing.
So I was thinking originally they may strong arm him on his plea deal to where he won't do something. But now that I think about it, it's too late if they present because it would be like intimidation to a degree.
There you go. I, I'm sorry. I think we are watching a shift in
Power
how
dynamic.
power dynamics and how attorneys deal with when they got like you got a client that's got like a little bit of history. This is a shift right here. You write them a letter ahead of time. You put it out there ahead of time before the cart. You put the cart way before the horse.
Simply Renee says the judge was in on it. I don't think so. Respectfully, I don't
Mm,
respectfully. Even when the judge found out, she allowed it, but you could see like she was not happy that entire week.
no, she was a little bit perturbed. I just
Um, the judge signs off on warrants, and unless they're involved directly with the case, which should never happen, um, not the case, but the investigation,
yeah,
um, they just take the state's word for it. Like I was saying earlier, like they're sworn in on an affidavit. Affidavit is I swear to tell the
name of
whole
this
truth, nothing
letter.
but the truth. This is what I said happened in the investigation. We need him for this warrant. Boom.
Right.
And she lied because she was saying they couldn't get him, they couldn't find him. He
And they
was
knew where it
declining.
was. Right.
Even his dad didn't decline because he was like, he's at the hospital. He can't go now, but you can talk to us down here. And
Right.
that's when the detective started doing the little playground. Meet me at the school bus at 3 p.m. And like, what?
We're gonna fight.
Like they trained their officers in Fulton to escalate only. I've never seen that.
Yeah, that thing was wild.
He didn't
So
say, "Calm down, sir." You like, I know this is probably not the best time. Your son's in the hospital. I can see why you're frustrated. We got this
mhm.
going on. None. He said, "You know what? No, where you at?
Yeah,
No, not little
I can
Zachary.
roll up on you.
You
You
right."
exactly. I'll roll up on you too. I'll spin the block on you as well. Bitter Lily asked, this was issued today. The sadly editor Jason is not able to pull all three of the letters up simultaneously,
It's
3
all
pages
good.
up. So
This
just
is this
roll
is
with your
more
boy.
than enough right here. This tells you the scene and set of what direction she's trying to go with it. I respect Ashley because, like you were saying at the start, she she just don't want to whoop your behind. She want to go in your crib, and she's like, "All right,
I'm gonna whoop
is
y'all. Oh,
is
your
that your aunt?
mama,
Is
your
that your
auntie,
is that
your
your little
goldfish.
cousin?
I got them
Look,
all. I got
is that
all of the
is that a
numbers.
is that a puppy? Bet. Meet me in the
Gerbil,
backyard.
gerbil. Let's get
Whole
it.
house shut down.
I'm about to bring that pain on all of y'all. Look at this last sentence. Look at the next sentence, not the last one. I think what it is I think both of us, Rome King, are enjoying this so much we actually don't want to get finished.
Look, we really
I
don't.
think deep down inside, we don't want to finish this
I'm a
letter.
law nerd, so that's the whole thing. Like I was telling you earlier, like these little motions and filings and letters are the things that make my highlight moment. I know the chat waits for those failure moments in court,
Yeah, yeah.
but these are my moments right here because I can read through it and you can really see an attorney's personality through their letters or their motions.
Oh well, we saw Adrian Love's yesterday.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe that's another reason why she called it. She phoned it in today. Like, oh man,
Look,
they was smoking me about that motion I wrote while I was in the hairdresser. Oh, they
this was
smoking
not
me.
this was not on my bingo card, and I know it wasn't on hers. So
I did not
stuff
have
like
Ashley Merchant
this,
on my bingo card.
I did not. So when this comes out, this is not like a little okay poke. This is like somebody throwing a brick through your window and you in bed sleep.
She said, "Oh, I'm about to bring this whole smoke. Look at this one." Now, notice she's already set you up, but notice what she said with this clause. If you choose to ignore the foregoing law and seek a material witness of a material warrant for Mr. Arnold, what's going to happen? We are putting you on notice
Hmm.
of our intent to pursue all remedies provided for false arrest and confinement as outlined in Cass' decision. We truly hope this is not necessary. If that is not the most Jean-Luc Picard, Star Trek Next Generation threat I've ever heard,
This is
I don't
like
know if there's
somebody
another
telling
one.
you to take the bass out of your voice or something. They're like, look,
Yeah, take the bass
whatever
out your
you're doing
voice.
over there, you better have a seat. I told
Yeah,
you to
go ahead and
sit
have a
down.
seat over there because you didn't wake up this morning for the things I'm gonna bring to you.
I
That's
told you
what
to
she
have a
said.
seat. You got up. Now you got to sit back down.
Yeah, go ahead and sit back down
I
now. You got
warned you.
froggy. Go ahead and sit on down. Relax,
Y'all
relax.
thought I wasn't watching. I seen what you did on that case over. y'all thought Ashley was just asleep, just out here chilling, eating brunches. Oh no.
She bringing the noise. Wow. I wish again to make clear that Mr. Arnold intends to comply with his obligations under his plea agreement, which included his rights against self-incrimination under the Fifth Amendment. Oh, she already told you he gonna plead the fifth.
Hmm.
She already said he about to get right up in there, plead the fifth, and walk right out. And the
Absolutely.
right to have me present in the courtroom with him when he is questioned by the state. I'm simply requesting that the state, as it agreed to do, provide me with the advance notice of his testimony and honor his privilege against self-incrimination. We already know he's gonna plead the fifth.
I'm gonna show some love to the chat real quick. Shout out to Miss Hall. Appreciate you for showing up.
Hey, there she is. What's going on, friend? Yeah, no, she wrote this as a kind of reminder of the judge of the law. Absolutely. Because I'm
And
sorry, I think Judge Whitaker be forgetting sometimes. But
shout out to Shelby. She says our discussion will be used as intrinsic evidence.
oh yeah, we yeah,
We're
I'm gonna
cooked.
see y'all in the yard. I'll see y'all in the
Cooked.
yard.
Look. Just make sure you bring your toothbrush, guys. I don't recommend not bringing it. If you're going to Rice Street, good luck. I might not see you.
Oh no. Steele just filed a motion. The judge's decision shall be interesting. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's get done with this, man. We got to go find Steele's motion. And
Look,
I
now
gotta
we
still
read.
bring
Look,
up.
I told you. Look, this is. It gets fun as you go. People don't like to read no more, but the fun stuff be in the motions. I tell you,
I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to find this other letter, the
the
alleged
one from
letter
German or
from
Germany.
Germany. From
Somebody
Germany.
said that might have been a person's name.
Well, maybe we'll look at it. Hopefully we'll
I
find it.
doubt it. I doubt it because they would have to have a last name when it's a statement like this. But
Okay. Yeah, hold on. I just got it.
Germany, that's crazy.
No, it does say kindly from Germany. Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Thank you, Q. Yeah, it's somebody from Germany. Okay. All right. All right. That's what we're supposed to believe. That's what we're supposed to believe. No problem. Um, we still the rules of this reality TV show is that you believe this stuff. That's the rules. Though we have not been able to talk about this in person given our schedules, I hope this clarifies my position regarding Mr. Arnold's testimony, and I look forward to your anticipated cooperation. Let me also notice something here that I'm not saying anything bad about any other attorney.
Right.
Every other attorney writes on the behalf of their client as if it were, Jason
Them.
Whitaker.
Right.
It's them. But she's truly using, this is Ashley writing. This is not Ashley writing on the behalf of Mr. Martinez Arnold. She's telling you, this is me writing. This is Ashley Monique Merchant. Okay. And you can catch me outside. Like,
This is what I'm saying. She's probably like this little 5'6" woman.
Oh no, Ashley, yeah.
with a little ponytail walking in court. And she can jack people up. She can jack attorneys up.
You getting jacked up. You are not going to get away from it.
You seen Dexter? This man was sweating more. Like, he was just sweating in there. I ain't even gonna make a reference because I'm gonna keep it PG. But he was sweating.
He was working up a hard sweat for sure.
You don't do that easily, especially to somebody like Dexter. Dexter's probably spent most of his career like, yeah, I'm deceptive as they come, buddy. Good luck.
Yeah.
This man was unbuckling his tie. I know he probably got in the car. He was probably calling his parents, like, look, I might got to move back in. It's looking bad.
It's looking kind of bad up in here. Yeah, he acted up. All right. So this is the alleged letter from Germany. Miss Love. Dear Miss Love, I've been watching your behavior for quite some time now. And I am wondering, how can you be so bad at your job after all these years of experience? The new judge, who was trying to help you, not as much as Earl did initially, is fed up with you finally. You are ruining your career and what is left of your reputation. I'm sorry, of the reputation of Fulton County DA's office. Please just rest this case or you will get into so much more trouble. Maybe you are going to lose your job and you will have issues in finding a new one because your unprofessional behavior and your haphazard and unorganized ways
Go back,
of
read
working.
that word again. Read that word.
Haphazard.
There we go. We got to keep it rolling.
What'd I say?
That's the perfect word. That's Miss Love Spirit album. Like, it's perfect.
Yeah. His Piggly Wiggly, absolutely. No, Higgly Piggly. There we go. Higgly Piggly.
Sliding hither and thither, higgledy-piggledy, until I ended up all cattywampus with
Piggly Wiggly. Look, that story was good. Look, don't let me have flashbacks, man.
Haphazard and unorganized ways of working are on display for everyone to see. Please just do the right thing. You are going to lose the case anyway because you lost the jury about 6 months ago already. And what is eventually going to come out of this? Young Thug is innocent anyway. He is not, Pablo Escobar. But you are acting like just stop it, please, Miss Love. Kind regards from Germany.
Hit that like for deal with Christian. Yo, for deal with Christian. Smash that bell for DWC. Yo, smash it. Just smash it. Hit that like for deal with Christian. For deal with Christian. Smash that bell for DWC. Yo, smash it. Just smash it. Hit that like for deal with Christian.